All right, Rory, we are back. Today we are joined by, it's always great when we have guests, but today this guest is a little different. This is a legend.
Yes,
honor. We have in the home today, in the crib.
Yes, sir.
Today we are joined by the legendary, and I mean that in every sense of the word. If you know anything about this gentleman, then you know exactly what I mean. We are joined by the legendary Kansas City legend, Tech-9.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
And I hate using the term like trailblazer and all that type of stuff, but when it comes to the independent world, this is somebody that I've idolized and took notes from a distance as far as the independent
stuck our necks
game.
out there early in the game.
Yeah, so I say a legend in, I think, changing the entire independent game.
Yeah, man. I mean, once you had record deals, major record deals like myself, my first record deal was with the Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis in '93, Perspective A&M.
Crazy.
That didn't go right. '97, Quincy Jones, rest his soul, with Quest and Warner. That didn't go right, you know what I'm saying?
Slow down for a second.
Yeah,
We started, you can't just come out the gate and say Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis.
I'm just saying. Then
I ran into
I'm just saying, Muggs called me Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Like, hold on, because these are the creme de la creme. These are the guys that have the soundtrack to our lives and produced the greatest songs that we've ever.
Oh yeah, it wasn't their fault though. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, it was like the people that worked for them at the time. Shannon Hayward, she didn't know what to do with me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They weren't never there, man. They big wigs. Same thing with Quincy. He wasn't never there. You know what I'm saying? But whenever he'd come home to LA and we have a meeting at his house in Bel Air, that wasn't a flex or nothing, but that's that's just what happened.
Yeah.
They treating you right. I'm like, nah, man, they trying to make me do popcorn shit, and he'll fire everybody, so they hated us.
Okay.
But how did that even come together? Because '93, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis were still coming off a lot of the new edition stuff. Like, what made them want to go rap at that time?
Well, they had a group on the label called Low Key from Kansas City, Missouri, an R&B label group.
Okay.
And the guy who was doing music for me, DJ Icy Rock, he was in cahoots with Lance and Prof and all them, the guys in the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they like, man, we really love Tech. Maybe we want to shop him to Jimmy and Terry. And they loved it, and they signed me. That was my first record deal in '93, man. You know what I'm saying?
What were those sessions like?
Because, that's Jimmy Jam and Terry. This is like, back 93, 94. That's if you wanted anybody to be in the studio with
the biggest producers in the world.
So like with your style.
I'm laughing because my first meeting with them, they're wild. You know what I'm saying? They're super energetic. Like, Tech, man, you just got to remember, fat bitches buy your records, man. They fix you food. You gotta have your fat bitch.
It'd be the intangibles of why producers are so successful. Sometimes not the music, it's just having the mind to know what you have to focus on.
I wonder if they remember that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking real shit. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what they remember telling me. I wonder if they still feel that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Were they in the whole get-up?
Yeah. The whole get up with the hat and everything. I don't think they had on the glasses. Maybe.
That's wild.
Yeah, they had on the hat, the black,
Yeah.
Because they would have like lot parties where I would perform, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For the industry people that are there out on the A&M lot, you know what I'm saying?
What does that do for a young Tech though? Like to be in, the room with the guys that we all grew up looking at and watching, and now you're actually there and talking music and in the studio with these legendary producers. Like, what does that do for you as an artist?
Nervous as fuck, but listening to everything.
Soaking it up.
You know what I'm saying? Soaking it up, man. You know what I mean? And
then Quincy Jones, obviously. I mean, that's...
Oh, my goodness. When he told me, he said, Tech, your style reminds me of bebop. I'm like, I'm like, okay, all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the song that he heard, because his son was doing music for me as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
QD3 doing music for me, Pac. That's how I got Thugs Get Lonely 2 with Pac. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that because it was never released because it had a Prince sample. You know what I'm saying? But
you recorded that in studio with Pac?
No.
Okay.
We was talking about it before because I met Pac in like '93 out in LA. You know what I'm saying? And when I signed with Quincy Jones and started doing music with QD3, he always talked to me about getting on a song with Pac. You know what I'm saying? He died, a little bit afterwards. And QD3 called me and said, hey, man, you still want to do that song with Pac? I'm like, hell yeah, send it to me. I did it.
That's interesting because I feel like there was always that rumor that Quincy Jones just didn't like Pac in comments. And I know Pac was dating his daughter at the time.
Yeah, Kidada.
That's good to know that rumor that's all over YouTube is false. Of like Quincy really
signed me.
Yeah, of just hating Pac. Like
crazy ass Tech-9. You know what I'm saying? He signed me, but he was never there either. You know what I'm saying? And people were working up there at Quest, and It didn't work out. 98, we signed a deal with J-Core, Interscope.
Didn't work out.
Me and Trav said, fuck that. We're gonna show them what strange music is. You know what I'm saying? And we're 25 years strong with strange music now, man.
How does that, because I mean, anybody that knows Tech-9 knows exactly what you did and, you know, independently.
Yes.
And just, you know, the shit that you've been able to accomplish is, me and Rory were talking last week, like, yo, we gotta just, I want to just talk to him about being on the side of independence early on, before it was even a thought for most people to go independent and be independent.
I had no choice because I had these major deals and they didn't know what to do with a black dude with red spiked hair, with his face painted, with a bishop's robe on and naked bitches taking it off after the first song. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck do you do to that? You know what I'm saying? It's gangster, it's gospel, it's jazzy, it's, you know, it's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't know what to do. So we had to show them what to do. And now when we're looking back and we have all these platinum and gold plaques for songs that didn't have radio or video, Worldwide Choppers is platinum, man.
That's crazy.
Caribou is platinum. No video, no radio. You know what I'm saying? Dysfunctional. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Gold album. You know what I'm saying? No video, no radio. And you think about that and it's the fanfare that did it.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
With that mentality, like coming off Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, right to Quincy Jones, like you're checking off legends there. Then it's like, all right, go to Interscope. Interscope has the machine. That doesn't work out. Did you have a blueprint for the independent game, or were you just like,
no,
fuck it?
No.
Because none of the greatest shit that I'm supposed to like didn't work out with the major.
Travis was already a multimillionaire because he had a Furniture Works business. You know what I mean? A Furniture Works, like they fix furniture for people. Like if you like, he had a contract with Sears, and you know, so somebody turns it back into Sears, they'll call his company, and he had them all over the U.S. You know what I'm saying? So he done well for himself, and he wasn't really into what the music business was about, but he knew that we had something. You know what I mean? And I wasn't gonna stop until I got it to people. So when I was out there with Quincy Jones, this is how the whole thing started. When I was signed to Quincy Jones, they gave us they took us to Windswept Pacific. It was like a publishing company. It was a publishing, it was a publishing company. And when they asked me what I wanted my name to be for my publishing company, I said EGN Arts Music. Entertainment Group 9 Music, you know what I'm saying? But if you read EGN Arts backwards, it's strange. I'm a humongous Doors fan. You know what I'm saying? Jim Morrison, John Dinsmore, Robbie Krieger, Ray Manzarek, their fusion of sounds, crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? So when I met Travis, I said, yo, I want to call it strange music, man. But I want the S to be a snake, symbolizing medicine. You see it on the rod of Asclepius on all the hospitals, you know what I'm saying? Medicine, the study of medicine. The snake to be an S, snake to represent the medicine, and then the bat is the nocturnal, you know what I'm saying? We are the medicine to navigate through the darkness, you know what I'm saying? And we had to go through different people that do logos to get it right. When this Mexican guy got it right, man. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. And now it's everywhere, you know what I'm saying? It's on people's
it's tattooed on people's foreheads.
Yeah.
Your fans are next level in the most amazing way. What they'll do. I mean, shit, even having, you know, a partner that has furniture company and money to back it, you could burn up capital really quick.
Oh yeah. Our first tour we went on, we lost 140 or 180,000.
And when it's not coming from a major where, you'll owe it back, but maybe they'll release you and you won't have to owe that debt. Did you have everything mapped out early on, even with having a partner that had the bread? Because you could spend that in a month.
I can't remember if we bought onto this tour. We probably did. I don't know if you remember, Richie, but in 2002, The album came out 2001. In 2002, we went on the Sprite Liquid Mix tour with Jay-Z, 311, N9NE,
it's a crazy tour.
Hoobastank, the rock band at the time, Nappy Roots, Talib Kweli. They said Kanye was on that tour. I didn't see him. Chris Calico talked to him. He played him some soul beats, said it's gonna blow up. I didn't see the nigga. I didn't see him. I wish I would have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we paid to be on a tour. Kevin Lyman was throwing it, you know what I'm saying? Sprite Liquid Mix tour. And motherfuckers was coming out on our set. Jay-Z and them, they was hearing about me doing This Ring. Pharrell had me coming out, jumping on lap dance, you know what I'm saying? Like, do the crowd search for me. I'm like, yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? It was really good, man. But we was making a lot of noise around that time. And then right after that, 2003, I went on the Gathering of the Juggalos tour with ICP and Bone Thugs and Harmony and Cottonmouth Kings and other folks, you know what I'm saying? And that gained a gang of more fans, the Juggalos, on top of the fans that I had from the early days, man, and just been piling on ever since.
Was ICP a good representation or blueprint of what you're trying to do? Because
we'd never seen anything like that. The fandom like that.
Also one of the best independent
with tattoos
that's ever existed.
I hadn't seen a Tech 9 tattoo on my fans before the Juggalos. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And their merchandise and their stage show, everything was just fucking tip top, man. You know what I'm saying? So we learned a lot on that tour.
Yeah, I mean, I remember like, shit, I forgot what year it was. I think MTV did some like behind the scenes shit with them where they toured their whole complex.
Yes, sir.
And like there's a radio station.
Yes, sir.
Shit, I was like, this is, as a kid, I was like, this is insane.
Yes,
like,
sir.
This is
yes, sir.
Not realizing once I got older, I was like, oh, that was a full corporation.
Yes,
like,
sir.
These guys were not just artists. This was
man.
An
they
entire
created something very special, man. You know what I'm saying? And they could do it forever if they wanted to. And to think that we'd still be doing it and we've been our 25th year right now, man, that's a testament.
Yeah.
To great product, to people coming to your shows saying, you got to see this motherfucker on stage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to see Tech 9, you know what I mean?
Tech, you one of the guys in hip hop and rap that I think you knock down all stereotypes when it comes to longevity.
Yes.
Because you know, we like to say we can't tour rap, hip hop when artists are in their 50s and things like that, or late 40s. It's like it becomes corny or becomes. You have completely dismantled that whole idea or theory that you can't do it because your shows are insane.
Dude, I'm about to be 54 in November.
Yeah.
And still killing young niggas on stage.
Right. And
I'm just talking about, you know, I'll do my little dances and shit here and there, but I'm a gangster, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gangsters don't dance with Boogie, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm just saying, you know, I rap up in that motherfucker,
no,
man.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. And I got my live band with me now, man, you know, I'm sizzling, and I feel like I'm getting better at everything. You know what I'm saying? Like with my new album, with my new verses I do for motherfucker. I just did a verse for Graph out here. I don't know if I was supposed to say that, Graph. Sorry, you know what I'm saying?
We love Graph, so shout out Graph.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like me and Conway did one on my last album with Joyner Lucas and X-Rated, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in there with them young motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like hip hop is the only genre that gets that shit said.
Oh, absolutely. And it's crazy. And that's why I'm saying you're the guy that's like, look at Tech. Like, go to a Tech show tonight and see what's going on.
But when you look at the actual major sellers, like Jay-Z and Eminem and Lil Wayne, and come on, my nigga, we up there. Yeah. I don't know how old J. Cole is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how old Kendrick is. You know, they're younger though, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But you youngest, look at LL Cool J, man.
Right.
That nigga found the fountain of youth a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just shit that niggas say, you know, like that's corny if you 50 and rap. Nigga, please.
Right.
I chop motherfuckers down.
Yeah. I mean, it's just I think hip hop, just because it's so young, it's like the youngest genre of music that we haven't been able to see it age. The only rappers that we have seen age have went into other things. Like LL, for example, of course, could still do Rock the Bells tomorrow if he wanted to, but he went into acting. This is the first time we are seeing how hip hop can actually age. And hip hop fans are getting older too. When I'm 50, I still want to see my favorite rappers when I'm 50.
Have you seen Will Smith do Brand New Funk, motherfucker? That shit's still dope. Still dope. Still dope. Summertime, still dope.
I just think that it's because like Rory said, we haven't, not Will.
I saw Rakim like 2 years ago in KC. Took pictures with him and everything. Fucking dope. What I saw was dope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And his DJ Tech or whatever, he kind of got a name like me or something, technician or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And they gave me shout outs and shit, you know what I mean? And it was a great show, man. It was a fucking hip hop show, man.
Yeah. I mean, listen, the first Jay-Z show at the Barclays Center, Big Daddy Kane opened. And was incredible.
Man. Still do the splits.
Like, dancers, everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shit, even when they did verses with KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane, like, these guys are performers for real. Like, there's no reason why hip hop can't age that way with touring, the same way rock does.
You see Melly Mel in this motherfucker?
Yeah.
He be on Roy's and shit.
That nigga went against Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, Melly Mel.
He go against everybody. Yo, the moment the internet started, Melly Mel was like, yo, I'm dissing everybody.
Oh my God.
Melly Mel don't give a fuck.
He don't get no fuck.
Yeah, he don't care.
But I'm saying, to that point, man, you know, that's just some shit that niggas have said that, you know, I say that because that was my retort to a lot of shit that people might say to me.
Yeah.
And Chris Calico made fun of me like I always said, that's just some shit some niggas had said.
Yeah, somebody just said it.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody said it, that it's corny to be older.
But there are young guys who can't, one, sell out a show like Tech-9, can't perform like Tech, definitely can't rap like him.
Yeah.
And he's in his 50s.
Yeah.
Whereas these new 22, 23-year-olds, it's like, is that even rap? Like, I don't even know what that is. Like, we got to call it, because I'm one of those guys. I think that we have to start calling this something else. Because a lot of this shit is not rap.
They think it's profitable. They try it.
Listen. We've lived to see hip hop do many things. I was there at the very beginning when I first heard Blowfly with Rap Dirty. You know what I'm saying? It was back in the day when we used to buy everything that was hip hop oriented. Like we bought Davey D and found out it wasn't really rap. It was singing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen Davey? You know what I'm saying? We're like, what the fuck is this? But it still got some hip hop in it. You know what I'm saying? We were buying everything, you know, Ultramagnetic MCs, you know what I'm saying? Just everything, man. Tough Crew, everything. MC Shy D, you know what I mean? Like just we seen hip hop do everything. You know what I'm saying? It didn't stop with Native Tongues. But it was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it kept going, you know what I'm saying? D4L, Soulja Boy, you know what I'm saying? We all talk shit if they weren't lyrical.
Yeah.
But it's levels to this shit, y'all. We're just all up under the hip hop umbrella, my nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you listen to, I hear songs from Lil Tecca I like, my nigga. And I'm a lyrical MC.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking Travis Scott fan. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? They don't do what I do. I don't do what they do.
Right.
But we are indeed under the hip hop umbrella and we do different things. And a lot of these niggas sound alike, but at the same time, everybody got their voice. You know what I'm saying? Future got his own voice. To me, it was similarities with Timmy Turner, but not really the same voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody said it. I got bitches in Atlanta, whatever. I got hoes in Atlanta, whatever the fuck the nigga say. Designer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was similar, but everybody got their voice.
Right.
You know, when you hear Travis Scott, when you hear Lil Yachty, when you hear Lil Uzi Vert, when you hear, you know, whoever it is, Tentacion, you know what I'm saying? Juice WRLD, rest in peace, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are just another level up under this umbrella called hip hop. You know what I'm saying? What would you call it? Other than, you know, everybody singing. It's not R&B. It's R&B. It's like R&B with some of them, and then it's kind of punk with you know, XXXTentacion kind of brought the punk yelling and shit. Fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I got my fucking finger on the pulse, my nigga. And I understand from being a dancer, a pop locker, before I started writing rhymes, with rhythm came rhyme, I can appreciate why motherfucker, I pop, I roll, you know, so I can appreciate that shit, but still be an intricate MC.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to be a drummer, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't afford, my family couldn't afford to buy me drums, so I beat on my chest, you know what I'm saying? So with rhythm came rhyme, nigga. I wanted to, when you hear shit like, follow me, all I run the planet, I run the gamut on psychology. They can never manage me, do damage with no apology. Pick them off the panic, a little minute, because I gotta be friendly, I got my jammer, because I'm an oddity. That's like the bongos, you know what I'm saying? That's me playing drums with my motherfucking mouth.
Right.
I used to beatbox too, you know what I'm saying? Before I rapped, for other rappers.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be a little bit different with my idea of what's going on now in the mainstream, because I'm rooted in dance and drum and everything, and I understand the pulses, even though we secretly laugh at a lot of these niggas. Secretly, because when I say to everybody, be careful what you say on your social media, because we gonna see each other, my nigga. Right. We gonna see each other. Right. No matter what levels we on.
Yeah, oh, it's gonna happen.
We gonna see each other.
Festivals exist.
Yes.
Artist Village exists.
Yeah.
You gonna run into some airports exist.
Yeah.
You gonna run into somebody.
I remember back in the day, I was in my feelings before I mastered. I'm still mastering it though. I'm not gonna front and say I got it all the way mastered, but before I mastered emotional control or emotional intelligence, Rakim, Ghostface, and people were on tour, and whoever was booking it in Lawrence, Kansas, called us and said, the tickets are not selling, can we add tech to it? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. They wanted to put me on last with these mega motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if I should go on last. You know, that's how I felt.
Yeah.
But they said, Rakim said, nah, fuck that. I'm not coming to the show if I'm not ending it. I was heartbroken.
Rakim said he's not doing the show if he's not ending it?
Yeah. I was heartbroken because I wanted to meet him back then. Yeah. And I thought it was a jab at me.
Okay, I can see that.
So I did a song like, I grabbed the mic, I hit the stage, grabbed the mic and blow them all away. I blow them all away. And I talk about the run-in we had with Keisha Cole in it, the run-in with, you know, Rakim. And when I played it for Brother Ali, I said, it's not a diss, man, it's just me expressing my shit, you know what I'm saying? He said, he's gonna take that as a diss. He's gonna take that as a diss. And Muggs is behind me like, clapping his hands. I said, no, it's Brother Ali, bro. It's cool. We were at a festival.
Brother Ali.
We were at a festival, and I know Brother Ali, and I was like, I got this song, and this is what it sound like, da-da-da-da-da. And Brother Ali and Rakim are like this. And that's why I was talking to him. I was like, I just want to get him on the phone, man, and get an understanding, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, he's gonna take that as a diss. He's gonna take that as a diss. And Muggs is just like, I'm like, no, it's not ramped up.
It's not that.
It's not that. I said, get us on the phone, Brother Ali, you know what I'm saying? But I think Bumpy Knuckles handled it. You know what I'm saying? Freddie Fox. That's how deep I'm in, you know what I'm saying? Him and Muggs is like this. I got Freddie Fox on a song, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Called,
and if you don't know Freddie Fox, he's one of them. He's one of those, he's a real. Very real.
Rakim said, man, I ain't tripping on that shit. So when he came to Kansas City,
Eric B in the mix and no, they history, it's like,
when he came to Kansas City, I went to the show and I got down there where he was afterwards, and it was love, it was everything. We took pictures, man. It was dope, man.
Yeah, sometimes, I mean, you need
But I say that to say, we gonna see each other, y'all.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We're gonna see each other, so
absolutely.
Motherfuckers are saying shit. I see the young motherfuckers talking.
Who are some of the younger guys, Tech, that you look at and you like, I like them. I like what they doing. I like their aesthetic. I like their style. I love their performance. Like, who are some of the younger artists today that you look at?
I like JID.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I owe like Pookie. He sent me a track and I fucking got sick around. He sent it on November 7th. The day before my birthday, November 8th. I I forgot what I was doing. I was doing some shows or something. Around Thanksgiving, when I was gonna do it, I got sick. That lasted for a while. I had this cough. It was so fucked up. I never get sick, man. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't get in the studio. My nose is all fucked up. Right after I got better, I did a run like in our region. Being in that van with that cold, I got sick again. I got sick 3 times on this nigga, man. Till it got to January and I missed it. So I owe like Pookie to JID. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He sent me a song. I missed it. But just so you know, I owe like Pookie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who Pookie is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, New Jack City?
Okay. I'm just making sure. Y'all might be young, my nigga. I don't know. Y'all look young as fuck. I don't know.
Nah, that's definitely.
You 54 look younger than me.
I don't know about that.
Well, that's because you know white people, they age a little different from us. Like they age a little like a banana.
You couldn't be more than 34.
I just turned 35.
See, I was close.
Take it,
I was close.
I just figured somebody that was on the road for 380 days.
You ain't even near 40.
I'm 43.
No shit.
Yeah. Annie hiding the best hairline of all time under that hat.
Yeah.
I'll be 44 this year.
You see my hair, nigga.
Yeah, you can let it go a long time.
That's what I was trying to tell. That's what I was trying to tell all the niggas that dyed their hair red nowadays, like Uzi Bird.
You're gonna pay for
Lil Yachty.
You're gonna pay later on.
I made a post. I said Lil Yachty. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Lil Uzi Bird. I forgot who else was in there. Yeah. I said, this is the result. Yeah.
All that
dyeing your motherfucking hair.
Yeah, it's gonna leave you.
We ain't supposed to do that shit. Young Thug too. Wayne.
Yeah. Yeah, Wayne shit holding on.
I'm saying this is what happens when we dye our motherfucking hair. And that's when I was back doing drugs, ecstasy, shrooms, acid, all that kind of shit back in the day. Yeah. Nigga. Yeah. I was destined to lose my shit. So in 2006, I cut that shit off. I had like a fucking Caesar, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember cool, that look,
you know what I'm saying? About to bubble, you know, no hair no more. Yeah. No red hair.
But sooner or later,
that shit started going back.
Yeah.
Wayne's an anomaly. I feel
then I was getting braids when the shit was going back, so I looked like a motherfucking Klingon, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Klingon like a motherfucker. If you see 09 Tech 9, my nigga, I look like a Klingon. I'm like, why these motherfuckers didn't tell me?
None of my friends. Yo, I was like, yo, what you doing?
What you gonna tell Tech? Yo, that hairstyle look crazy.
My
like,
nigga,
why you gonna say that?
My people didn't tell me, y'all motherfuckers ain't right. I did a Michael Jackson album cover on an album called Killer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, I got naturally curly hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's like, they didn't tell me my shit was slanted right here. You know, my afro was kind of slanted and you can see it. If you look at my Killer album cover, I'm like this, like Michael Jackson, but I got on the...
Josh, pull it up.
I got on a straight jacket. They said
trying to show your best side.
You know what I'm saying? They said that was my only double album, nigga. Yeah. Got my all white J's on. Still got my all white J's on. But I'm just saying different kind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got a bitch on my legs, painted like a tiger instead of a tiger like he had, you know what I'm saying? But my afro wasn't all the way afroing my nigga in the back. Yeah. And I'm like, maybe I was not wanting to accept it.
You ain't want to hear nothing.
Yeah, but nobody told me.
Oh, okay.
Look at that shit. You see how it's slanted?
Yeah, okay.
You see how it's slanted? That's the beginning of my shit thinning.
Okay, gotcha.
You see that shit? You see that slant, nigga? That's supposed to be a full fro like Michael Jackson's curl, nigga. That's my real hair.
It looked like you might have like leaned back on the
No, nigga, it's thinning right there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So
right. That's when it started leaving you.
Yeah, it started thinning, Holmes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That was the beginning of the thinning. And
the beginning of the thinning. Beginning of the thinning.
Yeah. So my people didn't tell me, you know what I'm saying? My shit was leaving, but as I got it, I started cutting it shorter after that. It was really, and then I went to a mohawk after that because it was moving all the way back. So I turned it into a red mohawk and shit. They were like, damn, he's punk rock Tech 9. Yeah. No, I was trying to hide that I was losing my shit.
Josh, pull up the cipher shit. What haircut? I forgot the day we met, which I know you don't remember, which is fine. Okay. I was in your BET cipher. in the background, just nodding my head.
Okay, that faux hawk. So this is what. Yeah, that faux hawk. You can see through that shit, nigga. You can see through that shit. Look at that shit. Receding on live TV. You see how I was leaving? You see, I got naturally curly hair and shit.
I see curling. Yeah,
that's the end of my shit right there, nigga. After this, I said, man, fuck this. I was getting Beijing right back then, nigga. I should have got it for this. I was getting Beijing. That shit was running down my face when doing performances. I can't use Beijing no more. Sorry.
Yo, when you perform as much as you do, there's no way Beijing could work.
Fuck no.
Beijing won't second
Look
song,
at that
you
shit,
gonna be.
Man. Faux hawk, nigga. I was holding on. Hold on.
Okay.
To your head.
We'll go back to the wide. Look at me holding on for dear life of trying to even catch the rhythm of your flow.
What?
I was on the 1-3. I don't know what fucking beat I was on.
That's you?
That's me in the background.
No shit. What was you doing back there? You just gonna rap? What was you gonna do?
So it looked like he was there with MGK.
So that's me in the Slow Bucks t-shirt next to Big Crit and J-Rock.
Ah, that's you. Yeah, that's you.
Big Crit,
that's you.
So
that's
Big
you
Crit,
without the beard.
Yeah, Big Crit being from Mississippi.
Yes.
He didn't come with anybody, and everyone like had their crew to fill out the back. And I was working for Sha Money at the time, and he signed Big Crit, and Sha was like, "Yo, Crit don't have no homeboy, so you just go stand there." I'm like,
so he's a filling homeboy.
Am I the best representation?
Yeah, that's funny because I was there with J-Rock, Kendrick, MGK. We all went to go eat after this. You know what I'm saying? The whole TDE, we all went to go eat with MGK. We all went to an Italian food spot after this. So I was there with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
Crit ain't had no people, so
damn.
And at that point, like Sha Money was doing the Slow Bucks thing as well. So we like, you got this t-shirt on. Go plug it. So I just sat there like an idiot trying to bop my head through everything.
But anything is better than that see-through faux hawk that I had.
Yes.
I'm saying I was holding on. You see that shit?
Yeah.
Go back to it, man. Let me see it again. Real rock, rapping out this air. Rocks, you know what I'm saying? Go back to the beginning of my verse. Real rock. You can really see it because my head is down. You can see straight. You can see my scalp.
Yeah, the light was hitting it. Yeah.
Look at that shit.
Yeah.
My people didn't say shit, nigga. They like, nah, you look good. You know what I'm saying?
But the baldy look, it's clean.
Yeah. I'm glad my head didn't look stupid up under that, all that.
Listen, man, I think anything is better than H&M jeans, a white G-Shock, a Slow Bucks t-shirt, and Air Max 97s. I was the epitome of that fucking time.
The only people that talk shit like, Dad, you wore a polo shirt with a Tech 9 tie.
The kids gotta kill you.
My kids like, Dad, what the fuck? I'm like,
it was a nasty era in fashion.
Yeah, man, it was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? But people really love the rap.
Oh no!
After this, I turned that into a song. Who do I catch now?
Okay.
I did 3 verses though, but after this, I wrote more of the song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, like we brought this video up at our live shows for everyone to clown me. But if you look at this cipher, this shit is that's some legendary shit of who is in that cipher. Like that's why I don't mind bringing it up to clown. I'm like, dog, I was in the background of history.
Wasn't B.O.B. in this one as well?
Yeah, it was B.O.B., MGK, Kendrick, you, Crit.
I worked with all of them. With all of them.
That's fine.
Yep, me and Big Crit got one. It's called My Kid. It's got CeeLo singing on the hook. Cut Calhoun is on it. You know what I'm saying? Big Crit did a song for me.
Mo, I am tired of looking at these phone plans and thinking it's a great price, and then I get the bill back and it is way higher than they advertised. That does not happen with Boost Mobile. You pay $25 a month forever. That is unlimited talk, text, and data starting at just $25.
5G speeds are not available in all areas. After 30 GB, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan.
I'm talking about my next album. Okay, let me talk about my album coming up. 5816.
What does 5816 represent?
Okay. 5816 is where my mom married Abul Hassan Rasul Khalifa. My devout Christian mom married a Muslim when I was 12 years old. Mm-hmm. He moved us to 5816 Forest.
Okay.
I'm sure he didn't know it was a blood neighborhood.
Okay.
Hence my red pants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck wears red pants?
Just assumed you were a fan of the Chiefs.
Who the fuck wears red pants? You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway.
Yeah.
5816 Forest is where I met all my Road Dogg niggas. Mm-hmm. It's where I went to school, true school, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, but the album I call it my audio series with 17 episodes about my life on 5816 Forest from age 12 when she married Abul Hassan Rasul Khalifa to age 17 where I thought he was being super hard on me, so I ran away from home on a quest to become Tech-9. You know what I'm saying? And I never came back. And I became Tech-9. It wasn't written in blood. I became Tech-9 like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But these songs are in chronological order from 12 all the way to 17, all the stories that happened in between. Okay. So people are, you know, I put up the track list the other day that I wrote out, you know what I'm saying? And people are like, are we gonna have Eminem on it? I'm like, how the fuck is Eminem gonna be on my origin stories album?
Right. You know what I'm
he wasn't
on
you know what I'm saying? We gotta have Ronnie Radke on there from Falling in Reverse because we tour, you know what I'm saying? How the fuck is Ronnie Radke gonna be in my origin story? But this is the first album I've ever done where it's all verses by me.
Okay.
But I have hooks by other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne got a hook on there for Yoda. You know what I'm saying? It made sense. That's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got Kevin Church Johnson on a song called This I Know. I got Chemology on one called What I Do. I got Jerry Robinson on one called Sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? It's just all my stories though. So it's only people on the hooks. And I do a lot of the hooks as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's an origin story, man. You know what I mean?
Why now for the origin story?
Well, I didn't have no fucking thoughts of doing it. But my homeboy that gave me my name in '88, Black Walt, you know, he's saying he'd been free from prison for some years. We linked back up and he said, Tech, man, you know, as Tech-9 fans, I'm gonna speak for all of them. We don't want to hear all them motherfucking collaborations. We listen to your verse and we go forward. You know, if you're the last one, we go forward and hear your verse. I'm like, damn, man. He said, you need to do a whole album, just all you. And I'm like, that'll be boring as fuck, my nigga. So I told Travis the next day, I'm in Travis's office, my partner, and I say, hey, Black Walt was saying, I need to do an album with no, you know, collaborations, just all me on the verses. And he said, he's right, Tech. So Walt hooked me up with a producer from Kansas City, but he resides in the Bay right now. His name is Jay Peeje. I chose 16 beats from Jay Peeje. I started writing the shit. And as I got on the third song, I was like, holy fuck, I've never told these stories. I've never told these stories. Maybe I talked about some of them in interviews, but never rapped the shit in depth of how I wrote my first rhyme, you know what I'm saying, on the song called Lola. It was a girl named Lola Morris who I was beatboxing at the time for niggas. You know, she said, Aaron, stop spitting on everybody and won't you write a rap? I'm like, okay. I went home and wrote 8 bars, came back and killed everybody. She started my love of lyrics always. That's what I made Lola stand for, love of lyrics always.
What was that process like, I guess, unlocking some of those or revisiting some of those memories?
I found, what's the word I'm looking for? I found resolve. With my stepfather, all them years. I've been knowing this for a while, but in the songs, when I started writing the song, The Punishment, I had to say in the third verse how he was trying to make me a stronger man. I was a spoiled fucking brat at 12 when he married my mom. She did everything for me, my nigga. Even though we didn't have much money, she did what, if I needed to be in the talent show in the 4th grade to pop lock, I said, I want to dance to Scorpio by Grandmaster Flash. She got it for me, my nigga. She got me the gloves, the white gloves and the breaking suit, all that shit. She'd work for it and get me that shit. You know what I'm saying? So she did everything for me. And he was just trying to make me a stronger man and an entrepreneur, and I didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? So I found resolve with these songs, like, and when I wrote The Punishment, I sent it to my brother Hakeem Hassan, and I said, play it for Hassan, man. And he said, the next day he said, man, he was so happy, man. He said, tell Donnie I said thank you. Don't forget to tell Donnie I said thank you. Donnie is my nickname because, you know, my middle name is Dantes, you know what I'm saying? But tell Donnie, thank you so much. That I never came back. When I left home, I told my mom I was going to my Aunt Zita's for Thanksgiving holiday, you know what I'm saying? School's out, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, you need all those clothes in the trash bag to go to Zeta's. I'm like, yeah, she knew. She kind of had a tear in her eye. I kissed my mama. He was at work. Went down the street. All my friends like, bye, Donnie, bye, Donnie, bye, Donnie. You know what I'm saying? I had my cousin pick me up and take me over to Aunt Zeta's. He called like 2 nights later when I didn't come back home, like, boy, if you don't get your ass home, I gave the phone to my auntie. He ain't never coming back, because my Christian family didn't understand the Muslim side that he was, taking me to Juma and, I'm raised Christian, you know what I'm saying? My mom married a Muslim. Now I'm studying Islam, you know what I'm saying? So I'm becoming a clusterfuck on accident, but in a great way.
Right.
That camera light just went off. What that mean?
That mean probably switched to another angle.
Yeah, she switched.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm like, I tell you that he said that light just went off. What does that mean?
Because I'm long-winded.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers like, we gotta get another.
No, but you think you could only do this type of album at this age with the reflecting?
I mean, I could have done it back then because the stories were there.
Same, but different perspective, maybe.
Black Walt saying that I was supposed to do one with me all the verses. I didn't agree.
Yeah.
Until I got into this shit and I started getting into the stories and the resolve with my stepfather and all that kind of shit, man. I never came back home. That probably fucked him up. So playing him the punishment, my brother playing him the punishment, man, really touched me, man. I'm like, I'm fucking glad I did this fucking record, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talked shit about it at the beginning. Black Walt was right, you know what I'm saying? So the fans that are expecting choppy ass, blah, 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 I'm rapping like a motherfucker, don't get me wrong.
This ain't that.
I'm rapping like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I'm a drummer. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it. If they're expecting anything other than gangster shit, I'm sorry. Because that's where I started.
Right.
Story.
Right.
It's gangster shit. If you like The Calm Before the Storm and you bought it from Seventh Heaven or whatever, you're gonna get that and the Midwest mob beats that's kind of mixed with the Bay back then, E40-ish, kind of like Mr. Flamboyant or something. You'll get where we're going. We took it all the way back. I'm on the motherfucking cover with a fucking red candy striped troop jacket on, nigga.
Ooh, troop.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With J's, red and white J's, nigga, with my KC hat flipped up like we used to wear them, like the D-boys used to wear. I couldn't afford it back then, so I put it on my cover. That's how I wanted to dress. I wanted to dress like the niggas out there.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford it though. My stepfather wasn't having it. No, you're gonna wear florshams and slacks and a tie to school every day. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
And you gotta hide the hairline too.
What'd you say?
You gotta hide the hairline too.
No, not then. Nigga, I had a lot of hair then. Shit, I had the kid and play box. I had the kid and play box with the Kwame fucking street, nigga. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Yeah.
All my niggas went to go dance for MC Hammer, Zester, and fucking Richard White Bear, you know what I'm saying? All these niggas went to go dance for Hammer.
Yeah.
Now I'm under them niggas like Imperial Prep, like trying to learn and do the pop shake and all that shit. The Hammer do. That's Kansas City shit, nigga.
Yeah.
I started writing on my rhymes at that same time, nigga. Like, nah, I ain't about to go down there and audition. I ain't as good as you niggas.
Yeah.
I'm good at dancing. I'm in contests and everything. Ever since I was in 4th grade, I'm in contests. I'm in the auditorium at middle school at Bingham. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't rapping, nigga. I was dancing.
Yeah.
9th grade, I'm dancing on stage.
Did you have a chance to connect with another Kansas City legend, Conductor yet?
Conductor. We've been talking.
Yeah.
Conductor Williams.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
The shit he do for Griselda, what he did for Griselda, man. Man, he digs in the crates like a motherfucker in a different way though.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
No, the way he flip samples is different than I've seen anyone.
It's beautiful. I can't wait to see what we could do. What's that song that Freddie Gibbs did with Alchemist? Microphone check, 1, 2, 1, check it.
Alfredo?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a song on there called God is the Greatest or something like that. It's like Subhanallah, Microphone check, 1, 2, mic check.
I don't know if it's on. I don't know if that's Al.
I pray to makeup. That shit is fucking sinister.
I know.
That's some shit I would want to do. I need to do some sinister shit with Conductor.
Yeah.
Nigga, I called Freddie Gibbs on that. I'm like, nigga.
Yeah.
You should have called me for that. He laughed.
Freddie is a problem.
God damn it.
Yeah, Freddie is.
Because you know he toured with me too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about some of the younger artists. I feel like I've watched interviews where some of the young legends now, you gave them their first tour.
Yeah.
How do you even pick that type of talent to bring on tour with? Shit, was one of Kendrick's first tour was yours, no?
Yeah, his first tour.
How does that even, tour? Yeah. How do you pick those type of artists?
Well, Kendrick was a result of J-Rock's cousin, MJ, getting murdered on our tour. That's why we hadn't done a show in Reno for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? And the fucked up thing about it is MJ was a Crip, but he had on a red J-Rock shirt because he's his hype man. You know what I'm saying? And late night, we partying with bitches, you know, on the bus. They on their bus, I'm on my bus partying. 3 o'clock in the morning, he want to get off and call his wife, you know what I'm saying, away from all the fucking fuckery. Some motherfuckers from the liquor store came over there, saw that red shirt. They had on blue shirts. They said that Cut Calhoun told us this story. He said, one of them said, "You ready?" to the other ones, and they said, yeah, they try to square up with MJ just for nothing. You know what I'm saying? The colors. You know? Cut Calhoun came around off the bus, like, y'all trying to jump on my homeboy, what's up, nigga? They just start shooting. Hit MJ all down here, you know what I'm saying? He was cool. I talked to him the next day. I just want to celebrate. Real niggas don't die. You know, I'm singing to him. He's laughing. He's like, yeah, we got to redo that tech when I get out. I'm like, yeah. Blood clots, killed him.
Yeah.
Day later or something like that.
Damn.
We was fucked up. So Kendrick had to come out to finish the tour with J-Rock, doing Money Trees and all that shit. And that's when he gave me the Section 80 shit, you know what I'm saying? I got him on all 6s and 7s, I think. I don't know. I got him on one of my albums. We did a song called I Love Music with my family, Marcus Yates. Nobody knew who he was. Then Good Kid, Mad City came out. Then we did Fragile. Boom. You know?
Did you?
Fragile's platinum, by the way, too.
I mean,
just yes.
Tech, listen, man, you ain't got to front. You ain't got to stun on me, baby. Listen, I get it.
We're aware of your catalog, bro.
Did you?
But talk your shit. I'm glad you're saying that. No, yeah, I don't think people realize
they don't. A lot of people don't know. But did you see this? Like this for Kendrick early, like with his skill set?
I saw that he had something special.
Yeah,
that's why I got him on I Love Music. You know what I'm saying? I saw he had something special. I remember J-Rock playing me some black hippie shit on the bus before, you know, MJ was still alive. It was early on the tour. And I'm like, I heard this nigga like, something real crippy. I'm like, who's rapping like that? He said, that's K-Dot, my nigga. That's K-Dot. I was already asking who he was.
I mean, a lot of, I feel like OD definitely mirrored some of your style and tone.
Who?
Kendrick's first, well, not his first mixtape, but his second mixtape, Overly Dedicated.
Oh.
It's very techish on that.
I don't know, man. I don't want to take credit for nothing that man does, because a lot of people, they always say, like Nardwuar said, thank you, Tech-9, right? I'm like, fuck.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, is that like a thing?
Because it takes away from what he's done.
Yeah.
It takes away everything that he did with Black Hippie and what he was building in LA before he got with me. And he happened to meet Dr. Dre on my tour. So the story is, Tech-9 help you meet Dr. Dre. No, nigga, Dr. Dre was probably listening to Pussy and Patron make you feel all right.
Sure.
He was probably listening to all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when they say, thank you, Tech-9, and without Tech-9, and he's like, yeah, thank you, Tech-9. He's a real nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Always come to Kansas City and give me love on stage, me and Chris Calico, and we tell people we showed them how to be a performer and all that kind of shit. And now this nigga can't be touched. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't like when people say that he took something from me You can say that.
But mind you, I didn't even know this was a narrative.
It's a narrative.
Overly
like
Dedicated is one of my favorite from the blog era, one of my favorite mixtapes. But I was like, he's got this weird, it's like Tech Nine, Wayne sort of, and I was trying to figure out like who this.
But I
didn't know that was really a thing.
Yeah. People say it, and I'm like, don't take away that brother's shine. No,
and I know for a fact the Dre shit was not true.
Yeah. So. Yeah, man, a lot of people would say those similarities, but he's his own monster. You know what I'm saying? And I'm my own monster, definitely.
Oh, absolutely. Let's talk about these tours that Tech is currently on. How many we got? Let's go down the list.
I start with Falling in Reverse, early August.
Okay.
Only do 13 shows.
Only 13.
With them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a very low clip for Tech.
It's Falling in Reverse, Slaughter to Prevail, and some more rock metal acts, you know what I'm saying? We kill that scene as well, you know what I'm saying? There's no barriers when it comes to me. Nigga, I got a song with Gary Clark Jr.
Right.
On some blues shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why my next record is going to be called Decorated, because I'm a decorated MC, you know what I'm saying? From all genres, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm talking about Tupac, Ice Cube, MC Ren, you know what I'm saying? These are all the people I work with. Spice One, E40, you know what I'm saying? It just keeps going, you know what I'm saying? Wiz Khalifa, Wayne, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, J-Rock. I know I'm forgetting somebody, you know what I'm saying? But on the metal side is Slipknot, System of a Down, and Korn.
Just some, you may have heard of
the
them.
Doors, you know, I did a song with the remaining members of the Doors, nigga.
Just some,
you know what I'm saying?
Some garage band shit, some guys.
On the R&B tip, I got a weed song with Boyz II Men, Buddha. Me and Marsha Ambrosius got Anywhere with
he was signed to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis,
you know what
and
I'm
Quincy Jones.
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. So, I'm decorated as fuck.
You
know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I'm saying I can do the metal tour. I remember when I came to LA to open up for Kanye, Nipsey was still alive. I met Joey Badass backstage. Nipsey was on stage when I was I went on right after Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? It was cool backstage. You know what I'm saying? The next day I had to fly to Mexico City to perform at Knotfest with Slipknot. You know what I'm saying? This is what I created for myself by breaking down barriers, because I feel like men created barriers with culture. It happens. Black folks listen to this, white folks listen to that, but I always felt like beautiful music is beautiful music. You can't tell me you don't like Toto, my nigga. Porgy, pudding pie. Not just the urban sound and shit. Too. I'm talking about Rosanna, Rosanna, all that shit. Hold the line, you know what I'm saying? It's just beautiful music to me is beautiful music, and I fuse all that shit together, and it shows in my discography. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm able to do Falling in Reverse with Slaughter to Prevail, and then go on with, after that, I go right into the tour with Bone Thugs and Harmony and 3 6 Mafia and DJ Quick.
How do you prepare for those different type of tours? Is because the audience may be different off the boundaries that you're talking about. Do you approach it differently?
I fucking do Tech Nine. I got one show I just put together. I just did it. I just tried it out on Saturday. I headlined Boulevardia at home. You know what I'm saying? Boulevard Brewing Company. They have this festival every year. This is the 10-year anniversary. They wanted me to, you know, do it. Try this show out. Oh man, it's so fucking dope. I'm gonna do the same show. It's just I have to cut it down for it's an hour and 25 maybe what I did. So it's probably like an hour and 30 with talking or more, an hour and 40. That's a lot of fucking time on stage to be Tech N9NE. But I have the discography to fill it. And it's you're never, because I'm 3 motherfuckers during the whole show. I'm the king. I come out to the king, you know what I'm saying? I start with No Reason, you know, damn, I'm telling people. I start with No Reason, you know what I'm saying? The song that MGK and Eminem fell out on, you know what I'm saying? And he's a mental giant, you know, king shit, you know what I'm saying? Worldwide choppers, all the choppers together, all kind of shit. I'm doing all that shit on the metal tour and on the motherfucking, I got my band with me, so all the shit sounds live as fuck. You know what I mean? But I've been doing Hood Go Crazy at Knotfest, my nigga. I'm me.
Right.
I have songs that have the rock energy, you know, straight out the gate with System of a Down. I'm a Serge Tankian, you know what I'm saying? You're a Liar, super rock influenced, but Riot Maker and Planet Rock and Hood Go Crazy and Everybody But Me, man, these are urban songs, man, on metal tours, and they go up. When I get to the G Zone, because I'm the king, the clown, the G, I come out as the king, the clown, I got this fucking $9,000 mask with a glowing fucking nose. It goes back to my song, The Red Nose. The industry treat me like I got a red nose. Nobody want to let me in. They don't invite me to motherfucking BET Awards, none of that shit. MTV Awards, they don't invite me, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. So I always felt like I had a red nose. I got that motherfucking red nose on for the clown. Then I come out as the G and do all the motherfucking hits. You know what I'm saying? On these shows, I'm doing it. On the Bone tour, I'm doing it on the Metal tour, and I just did it on Saturday. You know,
would you like to see more of us, like from hip hop, more rappers, like go into that world of rock and do those festivals and do those shows?
If it fits, you can't just front.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers know my pedigree. They know that I've been doing that shit since the early beginnings of Tech
And you can
Nine.
move tickets.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the other part.
Yes. Yes.
That's the main shit. When they be, all right, we know we could bring this amount of people.
You see, you said they called Tech. Like, listen, tickets what they're selling. Call Tech. They know who gonna sell it. I caught that ball. Tickets ain't moving. Call Tech.
Yeah. You said it.
No, you said it. I caught it. That's what I'm just
But shit, like even what was that early Wu-Tang tour? What rock group was it? I forgot who it was. It wasn't Korn. That they went on tour with. That was like the first real rock, you know.
Ain't that, wasn't that System of a Down? Shame on a nigga, the one game on a
may have been
nigga.
System of a Down.
Fuck your ass up.
But I mean,
fuck your ass up.
That was because Wu-Tang moved tickets. They had that cult fan base. Like when you try to
Cypress
merge.
Hill go on Not Fest as well. You know
not
what I'm
every
saying?
rapper or
Ice
group
Cube
can do that
done
shit.
it. You know what I'm saying? Ice-T still does it with Body Count.
But it's few and far in between with the rock and rap.
I know.
It's tough.
I know, but them motherfuckers are rapping.
Yeah.
Corey Taylor rapping on Slipknot, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ronnie Radke rapping his ass off. Kim Dracula rapping his ass off.
That's why when people were kind of like, when Jay did the with Linkin Park, when they did that whole thing, people were kind of like, what is that? I was like, bro, people have been
pop version of it.
Yeah, but the fact that Jay stepped into that world, people wasn't expecting that.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, him and Linkin Park, people was like, what is he doing? Like, he trying to go to, and it's like, no, but like you said, beautiful music.
Beautiful music should be beautiful music, but people will put, you know, they will put a barrier between us, you know, and say, nah, you go over there, nigga, you won't be able to come back over here. OG Muggs said, you're gonna be the first rapper to cross over to black folks.
Hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? You remember he said that shit? Yeah. I did.
And we talking about Tech Nine. Streets, from the streets. Like, like what we talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the energy of Einstein and the energy of Psycho Bitch and the energy of all those early songs, motherfuckers like, damn, this kind of got a like a loud energy. As opposed to, have you ever met a nigga who was pie sprung? It's a lot of slinky niggas where I come from. There's another missile catcher just like him. His name is Mitchell Bay. Mitchell Bay. If a Mitch is in your mix, you better check one. That shit blew up in Kansas City, you know what I'm saying? Or let's get fucked up. Let's get high. Let's get drunk. Let's get fucked up. I got that weed that ain't no punk. With me and the Road Dogs. That's that urban shit that niggas was really taken to. But I was doing Einstein and Psycho Bitch and My Own Hell the same time I was doing Make That Ass Hop. Don't Stop. Down South Yonkers make Planet Rock. Midwest, too much ass in one room. Boom, make that ass hop. Planet Rock blew the fuck up. But I'm doing this crazy shit at the same time. Coming from my Nut House crew, I brought that energy over here too with the urban shit. You know, I was doing that shit early on, man. It's just all of it was mixed together. But our people be like, nah, man, you're doing that shit for the white folks. Nah, nigga, I'm doing what I know, what I feel. I feel music, period. I'm not trying to pander to white motherfuckers. I didn't know what kind of fans I was gonna have. I started in the hood. The hood embraced me. When they saw Angelic come out with me as the angel and on the back I got the devil suit on, I was trying to tell motherfuckers, I wasn't a devil worshiper. I was trying to tell motherfuckers in Angelic, you see the angel. He's on the cover of Angelic. Can you pull it up? You know what I'm saying? The cover of Angelic. I'm on the front of that motherfucker, like they got nails in my head. Mm-hmm. I'm nailed to the cross for real. You know what I'm saying? I got the stake in my neck as an angel because I was trying to tell a story of a fallen angel, which was me. I was raised in the church.
Okay.
As a Christian. My mom married a Muslim. I studied Islam. I started reading other religions because all this shit was damn near sounding alike. You know what I'm saying? When reading the Quran or, you know, different things. But, you know, I started getting into reading about Confucianism and Shintoism and Taoism and Judaism and Buddhism and, you know, Dianetics, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Trying to find it. So the story was about an angel trying to find its way and then falling into fame and liquor and it's a picture on there where I'm falling through like a fucking hole of demons. And when I land in that motherfucker, it's naked demon bitches with titties out with liquor and all that kind of shit.
Titties out. It's always demon.
Yeah. That's what you find on this path as an angel. Come on, man. I got an angel. I got an angel on me. My mama called me angel baby. You know what I'm saying? Angels on me forever. You know what I'm saying? So I know this about myself. I'm raised in Christ. So they tell me, if you accept all that shit, Dantes, you gonna go to hell. So I said, if you accept the liquor and the drugs and the bitches, the result is the beast. So at the time when we were doing the album cover, Screaming Mad George, he was an artist that does all the crazy shit. He said, hey, Tech, I did Tales from the Hood, the devil suit. I created it. I have that. Would you want to be the beast in that? I'm like, fuck yeah. We got the spider legs and shit. So I'm on the back like as the beast. Not a devil worshiper. I'm just telling them this is what you get. Motherfucker said, fuck that shit.
You know, we don't understand. You know, people, they're not picking up on all of that.
And then when you turn on the record, the first thing you hear is one for the devil on Tormented. They didn't hear two for my God after that.
Right.
Father, please forgive me while I rock this bra. Tormented. I've been loving coochie since it was invented. Ask me, does it get me? Yes, it does. Feels lovely. I'm talking nigga shit on that, but rock and roll, nigga.
Right.
I don't want to ever let it go. Beat it down like a Riddick Bowe. We can do it fast or even slow. Up on the bed or on the floor. Pussy coochie 9NE on my mind. Hit it from the front or from behind. I'm horny, baby, don't you waste my time. Psycho Alpha Schizo Tac 9. This is me talking about my fucking rage with pussy.
But you know, niggas stopped at one for the devil. We stopped right there.
They stopped at one for the devil. They stopped at one for the devil.
That's what we stopped
ahead of his time, because
what about two for my God, nigga? I didn't say one for my devil. I said one for the devil, two for my God, meaning I'm more good.
Right.
One for the devil, fuck that nigga.
It stops right there with us.
Ahead of your time, because when you can understand Playboy Cardi, that's the shit he on. Like, even the entire aesthetic.
Did you hear what he said? He said Tech 9 is the pioneer of what I'm doing right now. He's not talking about music. He's talking about imagery.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
5816,
June 27th?
June 27th, man.
Tech, I got to catch you on one of these tours, man. The Thuggish Ruggish Mafia. I mean, seeing you, Bone Thugs and Harmony, one of my favorite groups, 3-6 as well. Tech, one of my favorites. Like, just seeing you perform, your energy.
I think we might be coming here, man. I got to look at the dates.
Well, if y'all coming to New York, I'm definitely.
Oh, hell yeah.
The last time I saw you was when you had Slaughterhouse on tour with you. That was that long ago. So I got to see Tech now.
That was a minute.
Yeah, I got to see Tech now. I got to catch you with any New York on there. Jersey, Homedale, New Jersey.
Oh, yes. That's a quick drive.
June 6th.
That like hour some change. Yeah.
Camden. I ain't gonna lie. Virginia Beach might be cool though.
Yeah.
Go down to VA.
Yeah, man.
You got a chick out there.
No, that's Virginia though. That's, you know.
Yeah, Charlotte. You got your eye on that for some.
I love Charlotte. I
love Charlotte
too. They used to have Wet Willies around the corner from my venue. When I used to drink, I used to love that shit. It's like, we're going to Charlotte? Wet Willies.
Let's stay over there.
They opened one in Queens for one day and they shut it down.
Yeah, gotta shut it down.
What'd you say?
They opened a Wet Willies in Queens for one day.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And the Bloods shut that down.
Of course.
Yeah. It's on. You could go and see the YouTube video. That shit went viral.
Really?
Yes. We was like, yo, we got a Wet Willies now.
It's over. Grand opening, grand closing.
Wet Willies is just like Fat Tuesdays.
Yeah, no, same shit.
Same exact shit. 5816 June 27th, 5816 Forest, excuse me, Tech.
Yes, sir. Yes.
June 27th.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking forward to catching you on one of these shows, on one of these tours, because we got to give you your flowers, man, to be doing what you have doing as long as you've been doing it, at the level you've been doing it, moving the tickets that you've been moving.
Yes, sir.
We got to salute you any chance we get. So I'm definitely catching.
Honored to be on y'all show, man. Thank you.
Honor to have you here, Tech. This is like, you know, I mean, again, you thought I was younger than I am.
Is Joe Budden gonna talk shit to me because I'm on this motherfucker?
We don't care about that. We ain't true about that.
I had to say it. Sorry.
So
that's, you know, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about tour.
No, I get it. I was Slaughterhouse. I was there for that. During that time.
Yeah, no, tell him you took him on tour. Say that again?
Yeah.
I did. This is Joe on the tour. I got to say this before. We pull up at the venue. He's always out there smoking a cigarette. I'm about to go to the bathroom in the venue. He said, so you gonna make the bitches show the titties or what, nigga? Because I got a song called Ooh, Areola. Ooh. He's like, so you gonna make the bitches show their titties or what, nigga?
Yeah.
I said,
I'll be side stage for that one.
You know I'm gonna make the bitches show the titties. What the fuck are you asking me for?
I wasn't gonna make them show titties. Absolutely. 5816, yo, Tech, I'm looking forward to this album, the origin story, as you say it is. So I get to kind of hear, you know, the beginning of Tech N9NE and how you became the legend that is Tech N9NE.
You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for y'all to hear it, man. It's fucking beautiful.
No, I'm checking it out. If
you don't like Midwest mob music, you're gonna be like, I don't know.
No, I listen to Tech N9NE.
Listen, I just feel like Taylor Swift should have checked in with him.
Updated. The beats are updated, but it still feels like that 90s.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's fucking beautiful. JPZ did a wonderful job, man.
Dope.
I love that.
Yeah.
Definitely looking forward for that one.
Taylor, you Oh My God feature. You can't be part of the Kansas City community and not give Tech.
Who?
Taylor Swift.
Oh, Taylor Swift.
I just feel like they got to check in with you.
Yeah, Kelsey my nigga, man.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's the
Everybody
legend.
like, you need to do a Red Kingdom remix with Taylor. I'm like, he's not from Kansas City. He's just in love with a nigga.
Who's also not from there.
right. Ain't they from the East Coast or some shit?
They're from Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Travis from Cleveland, right? Yeah. Either way, Taylor, you got to check in with Tech.
Definitely got to check in with Tech.
That's funny.
That's Tech N9NE. I'm that nigga. Sir. He's just ginger. Peace.